Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, April 29th, or Friday, April 30th, if you're in Australia and New Zealand. And the moon is in Sag all day. Sagittarius is a archetype that is very freedom-oriented, tends to be somewhat opinionated, definitely knows its mind, and is willing to express its mind. So you might find yourself being a little more opinionated or other people being a little more opinionated. We do have some challenges between the moon and the sun, and the moon and Uranus. The sun and Uranus are both in Taurus, and tomorrow the sun and Uranus will be making a conjunction in Taurus, and the moon today, the moon struggles with the need to have security, because the nature of the moon is one of security. But in Sagittarius, there's a push-pull between security and security and freedom, actually. And so there's a struggle here. Everybody who has a Sag Moon struggles with that, I think, because the moon in its nature is not particularly freedom-oriented per se, but in Sagittarius that comes up. And so there's always a little bit of a push-pull with that. We have the moon making a supportive connection to Chiron today. Chiron in Aries. This helps us to talk about the wounds, talk about our feelings, talk about wounds around identity, wounds around our masculine energy, whether you're a male or a female. We also have the moon making a conjunction to the south node. So it's the moon in Sag is making a conjunction to its own south node. When that happens, we usually have the past coming up for us to review, to look at, and perhaps to let go of. So today may be a day or a time when perhaps some forgiveness is needed for a situation, or to let go of a belief that no longer serves us. I am going to stand right here, which isn't the most scenic of views, but it is raining on my head. So we do have a supportive connection to Saturn with the moon. Saturn, of course, is in Aquarius. This is an Aquarius side sextile. So progressivism is the name of the game. Today, yesterday here in the United States, we had the president have his first State of the Union address. And a lot of what he spoke of really was how we can help ourselves and sort of come back together as a country and function. And of course, in my estimation, people are doing it. It's the people who hold positions of power who can make differences, bigger differences, that perhaps are not doing it. But that's my opinion. And today we also have probably the most important aspect is a sextile between Mercury and Neptune. Now, when Neptune gets together with any sign, with any other planet, there can be challenges, especially with Mercury, because Mercury deals with facts and Neptune tends to deal with fantasy sometimes, idealism, lying. But the sextile is one of the best aspects to have with a Mercury. The sextile really and the trine are great aspects to have with Mercury, because it gives us access to cosmic consciousness, quite frankly. And so the lines of communication are open today for you to connect with. Hello, little guy. Did everybody see that squirrel run down the path? I think he ran down. He didn't realize I was here. And then he looked. He's like, uh-oh. That's one of the big grays that eats all my seed. Little bastard. They are kind of cute, though. All right. So anyway, messages from Spirit. Perhaps that squirrel was a message from Spirit. Get out of the rain. I think that was the message. All right, guys. Have yourself a great day. Much love. The Sag Moon is an optimistic moon. So despite the challenges, there is an air of optimism about the day. So make the most of that if you can. All right, guys. Take care. Much love.